On this installment of Illinois by the Numbers, the number 66. 66 is the percentage of fourth graders in the state of Illinois who neither read nor do math at fourth grade level. Let me reiterate. 2/3 of the children among the 2.1 million grammar school students in Illinois are falling behind before they get to fourth grade. The longer it takes to get children performing at grade level, the more difficult it is to catch them up. If they're not prepared for high school, it's likely they will not be prepared for post-secondary education or the workforce. In other words, it's likely they will not lead the kind of independent, successful lives, defined on their own terms, that we want all children to enjoy. So the question, is it a state spending problem? Well, state spending on K-12 education has increased by more than 60% in real terms during the past 2 decades. And importantly, state spending on the worst performing schools has increased by more than 20% in the last decade with no demonstrable improvement in student performance. Perhaps it's how the money is being spent rather than how much of it is being spent. Perhaps it's time to connect the inputs into K-12, the money we spend, to the system outputs, the intellectual development and academic preparedness of students. And perhaps it's time to completely rethink how we do K-12 education in the 21st century. Why do we have the same school day we did when Harry Truman was president? Generally speaking, mom isn't home with a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup at 2:30 in the afternoon for Junior's arrival. So why not organize the school day to more closely coincide with the work day to fit today's world in which the number of single parent and double income households have increased exponentially? Why do we tolerate K-12 school systems that refuse to incorporate what we all know, including the administrators and teachers, about how children learn? So for example, why do we still mainly teach foreign language in high school, despite knowing children best learn foreign language in the primary grades? And why is biology the first science class most high school freshmen take, despite knowing that children best learn science by first taking a physical science class, then chemistry, and then biology? Children are only 8, 9, and 10 years old once. We don't have the luxury of time. 66% of Illinois fourth graders unable to do grade level reading or math. That number can serve one of two purposes. It can either be an alarm to confront those in charge of funding and administering K-12 education in Illinois to force system change, or it will be the marker for the mass grave of children's dreams in Illinois.